Hello everyone. Welcome back. No, stop all that now. I can allow it. Anyways, welcome back to Bad Business. Basically, like yesterday, I'm going to let the random loadout decide my fate for the rest of this video. Okay, the basic knife. Whatever this thing is. This and normal grenades. Alright. So let's add that. Pistol. Okay. The Galil in one more level. Ooh, I'm excited. TDM. What kind of weapons can we get here? Okay. The bar. Okay. We can get the street sweeper in like a few more 100 points. But I'm not going to. That seems a bit like cheating. I just really do not care, in my opinion. I mean, the street sweeper does seem pretty cool and all, but like, there's a better use of 1500 points. And besides, I have other guns I haven't even tried yet too much. So I'm probably gonna try every gun I can before I go spending cash dollars. Man, if you would have just let me kill that one guy, man, I would have been so grateful. I would have been, aw, thank you, bro. I would have said that. Ooh. I think the Sega 12 is like the only shotgun that can't insta-kill. Which I can definitely see why that would be a huge problem for a shotgun. Okay. I don't plan to get too far with this weapon today, but like... Yep, definitely. Definitely. Cool. Woo! Okay. Almost. My hands keep sliding on this nice desk. Grenade out, type. Let him have it. Let's see what attachment we got. Handling the damage range down. Why did we not have the silencer on? Like, we have. Yeah, we have extra slots. I don't know why I didn't have a muzzle attachment. I mean, damage range is really not affected that bad. Handling. What was handling again? I think it's switching out. Okay, hold on. Let me just situate myself real quick, because this is not working real quick. Just a bit more this way. Thank you. Okay, see if that works a bit more. I noticed that he was there. I just assumed my teammate was cracked. Copium, I know, but still. Aight. Do good. Do good. Boom? Aw, no boom. Stop. It's every time, like, I get in a position where I can absolutely wreck some people, then I just get, like, destroyed. That guy was in the floor a little bit. Nephew Salt. Banger name, I'm not even gonna lie. If my aim was, like, a lot better, I feel like this gun would be amazing. But my aim is trash, so, like, that's... Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna let someone thinking they're Charlie gets me. Hold on, where'd that fake revolver god go? Anyone knows that reference? General direction and fire. Woo! Okay, anyone doing melee, like, for a prolonged period of time, and they're actually good at it, you know they're, like, way too cracked to exist. Just can't let them. Stop trying to kick people. You look like a baby when you're trying to kick someone. Yeah, the AK-47 is just somehow the best weapon ever when anyone else is using it. But I wonder if they can see the red dot instantly. Anything to further the KD. Okay, so the prototype pack, I think the whole purpose is that they're, like, unique in their, like, different experimental weapons. So, like, what does the jackhammer do? I get that I think it's a shotgun or some of that sort. Then I don't really get the purpose of many of the other weapons, really. But we're really not giving any of that assist to me. Okay. Protection frames, bucko. I'm not completely useless. Sometimes. Woo! Okay. Hey, if that box wasn't there, I would have won 100%. You can't prove otherwise. I would say that's a W moment. ADS speed. Stippled tape. What's that new barrel option there? ADS speed, recoil, but also range, and we can try extended barrel when we get it. We're halfway there, I think, or something. Dude, I got at least 2 taps. If I just stopped aiming, like, that would have been a lot better. Okay. Real talk, I think that spawn location was absolutely not right. Like, that spawn location put me directly onto the point. That was not fair for the other team. But, like, there's nothing I can do about it, you know what I mean? In this game, living to get another grenade is, like, extremely, like, worth it. Well, not worth it. It's just like a mark of your skill or luck. Either one, really. Because it takes so long to rack up another grenade. We can try it. That does increase that range pretty dang good, though. I do enjoy that. Let's see what that's all about. Okay. Okay, I was kind of testing something, so, like, that's extremely rude. Everyone, can we target that one person? Okay, that was incredible. I've noticed like an extreme amount of high level players in any server I join. I don't know how. Like I never see any noobs anymore. Only high tier players. Maybe once in a blue moon I'll find someone below level 50. Like it's very common for prestigious players to like cohabitate in servers with me for some reason. I don't know if it's just because this community, like, for the game is so small in all technicality. Or what. I don't know. Let's ride the point. I think depending on which team captures, it'll go into a different place. I could just be completely wrong, though. When you're hip firing with a weapon like this, with a slightly bigger aiming reticle, like, it's such a gamble being able to hit anything. So, like, you're just guessing and hoping for a headshot or something. Akimbo Uzis, man, like, to me, Akimbo just seems like all all reward, no risk. Okay. Sometimes it just does not throw the grenade, so I'm just left like stuck there wondering if it's gonna like blow up the second I throw it, which it usually does. And it's not even my fault really, because I hit and release the G key, which is grenade. For me, at least. I don't know what y'all controls is like. But yeah, I hit the button, I release the button. It should throw, it doesn't throw, then I get stuck. Like, wondering. So, yeah. At this point, I'm just so used to deaths that I honestly couldn't care less anymore, really. Wow. I'm just only spawning where the penguin person is. That's incredible. I seriously, like, wonder why there is no invincibility frames in this game. Like, you can spawn and be gunned down instantly, which is usually what happens to me. I deserved every second of that. Hold on, let me cook. Let me cook. I'm not gonna cook here, I guarantee you. I should not have reloaded, but it worked out in the end. I do believe that muzzle upgrade we put on, the barrel upgrade, was really, really useful. I find it a bit, like, a pretty decent amount easier to aim now. I don't know if it's just a placebo effect, or if it actually is, like, a nice upgrade, or what. Can't really speak on that one too well. There are a lot of upgrades in this game that just because they're on the gun just feels right. Just feels good. I don't know. I guarantee that Red Penguin person has played the game non-stop for 15 years or some crap. Dude, that was right there. Hold on. Never let up. Got him in the end. There is still 15 hit points unaccounted for. So someone else did do an okay amount of work. Definitely wasn't me. I feel like their team is mostly worried about killing and not, like, point. Because if they were, like, really, like, trying to get the point working, then, like, it would have definitely been different. Because, like, Red Penguin, I know has killed me, like, 15 times. Woo! Y'all ever heard of the Australian myth of the drop bear? Imagine a koala that's like huge, wet, all the time, and just has a thirst for blood. That's the drop bear. It's called that because it drops out of trees to attack tourists. Guess to eat? I don't know. That part hasn't really been cleared up too much for me, but I assume it's just to eat them. General direction and shoot. It's always behind me. Where though? Oh, up there. The GLK is a nice weapon, I must say. Very good. Does that Red Penguin person just always know where I am at all times? Because it's either they played the game so long that they just have, like, spidey senses built into them for this, or, like, they just somehow always see me. Which could be just a complete possibility, considering a lot of times enemies have a red tint around them for me, like an outline. Stop shooting when there's no one nearby. Oh, I see what they were doing. They were giving us like a little moment to collect ourselves before they came in and absolutely like cop a win. There's not really too much we can do now. So I just try to capture the point, but I guess that's like in general what you do. Hey, use some of that firepower on the point we're trying to get. Also, I think I just walked into that head first or something, because that took way too way too short amount of time is what I was gonna say, but like that's not grammatically correct. The correct way to say that would have been something like did not take long enough. Is it just me, or does the stinger she's using, or whoever, I'm just gonna say she, it's like a female adjacent avatar. But like, is I was in the middle of like a firefight, so like, could we stop that? Is it just me or is the stinger she's using and the one in the profile picture completely different? Because if I get killed by her again, which I assure you I will soon, but like the stinger in the profile and the one she's holding is way different. Because the profile one has a giant suppressor, but that's barely on. You know what I mean? That's barely. It doesn't match. I guarantee been playing the game for 15 years. Could just be a perspective thing. Because to gain skills like that, to hop around every single map like a rabbit on crack with precision like that, is honestly just incredible. Oh yeah, right, let's... Okay, cool. Huh, good thing I can't do that. Shut up. Oh. It's like one thing. Useless. Honestly, excuse me. Like, it's incredible. Penguin, how did you get so good and great playing? Cheats. I love... I love that. That's such a great, like, response. Cheats. The directness of that is just... That's what gets me. Just how direct that was. Like, no shame, no hiding it. Just cheats. I don't know what ESP is, though. Said that she's using, or she, I don't know, I don't care. Is using, ESP, whatever that is. It would be so funny if I opened up chat and see Red Penguin whatever is banned. That would have been so hilarious. I didn't really earn that, to be honest. I don't really deserve too many points for that. Oh. I feel like if I can get this gun to a good enough level, there should be a actually good skill tree for it, I guess you'd call it, an upgrade path. I don't know, though. It could be absolute booty cheeks, or it could be one of the best guns in the game if you upgrade it right. I don't know. Oh, you don't even get any points for standing by the point. I was treating it like hardpoint and just staying in one spot to try to get points, but there's no use, like, especially on this map. Because if someone's, like, invading point, you can tell instantly and get a pretty quick scope on it. Because it's in the middle of the map with high visibility on every side, so... Akimbo Uzis. Again, like, To me, it's just such a low, like, I don't know, it's just not right. Trying to revolver me? Yeah. Like, the Akimbo Uzis, I never played with them, but to me, it just seems like no risk, high reward, which is such a stupid, like, combination. I get that they're high tier, and if you, like, earn them, you already earned your stripes there, so you deserve them, but still. It really just doesn't sit right with me. Having such a high rate of fire with pretty good damage. Let's take a gander. Akimbo Uzis, 40, 40, 58. Reload time, 1.8. Fire rate, almost 700. 60 mag, so I guess that's on both. Or no, I guess it's 30 for each. Handling, mobility, amazing. Piercing damage. Ew, it's such a bad combination for, like, skill balancing. It takes no skill to operate them things, like, I guarantee you. Excuse me. Unless they have disgusting drop-off on their range, which I hope so. I hope they have, like, a vile amount of drop-off. Otherwise, it just seems like you're just pressing a button and winning. Hopefully it's some, like, pretty bad hipfire spread. You can't really aim with them, and terrible drop-off. Because, like, that's the only thing that can really balance it out good. Otherwise, you just have a minigun doing, like, pretty good damage extremely quick. Anything with a high fire rate needs to have lower damage, and I get why, like, there's high fire rate, high damage with, like, terrible drop-offs, like, oh, I don't know, violent reload times, which the thing doesn't even have. But yeah, like, it's just not good. Okay, so every single person is cracked. Level 23s are cracked. I guess some of these people are coming off playing COD or something, so they already... Like, this is extremely easy to learn if you learn it long enough. Oh. There we go. Let's see. Fresh. Stock. That heavy stock be looking like a mighty fine addition. Mobility, hip fire accuracy, handling. That does not seem too bad, I don't guess. See what kind of ammo? Trash. 40 round lightened, 50 round lightened, 20 trash. Drum mag. Do I spend 1900? Heck no. Okay. I see the vision. Everyone is indeed not grayed out. Honestly, though, I kind of respect the cheating there. Like, in my opinion, you shouldn't really cheat at a game, like an online game. If it's a single-player offline game, I can see it, right? You're just enhancing the gameplay. it really depends on the game. It's a case-by-case basis, in my opinion. But if it's online multiplayer, cheat should instantly get you a ban. But there's a certain type of respectful cheater, if that makes sense. Like, Red Penguin there uses ESP, you know, self-reported. But the thing is, it's not to the fact that you cannot kill them. They're able to be killed, 100%. I've seen people do it. I've gotten assist points for it, like a few seconds ago. And I kind of respect that, really. Because you're not just, like, haha, I'm cheating, you cannot kill me because I'm cheating. It's the fact that, like, they're just cheating at one field, not, like, immortality. So I guess, like, I respect that a bit more, but, like, still, it's cheating. Imagine if this was just a cheating server, like people just know it's a cheating server, people know they're cheating and whatever. Because that gun does not do that much damage unless you get a headshot, I'm pretty sure. And if that's the case, I'm getting a headshot every 2 seconds. No. Yeah, I've seen Red Penguin. Yeah, there. Hold on. MK. 100. So, basically, it does 100. Nothing increases damage here. Nothing increases damage. Nothing, yep. They're physically cheating, because I keep getting one-shotted with a MK14 or whatever, and that gun does not do that much damage. It physically cannot. Should I be John anti-cheat and just report half the lobby? Because it's pretty blatant, right? Like, I don't really care enough to report them, but, like, they're on film now. I can just, like, be like, hey, watch my video. You know the drill. Any of y'all ever watched John anti-cheat? Okay. With the LMG or anything like that, like they have, it's kind of hard to tell if they're cheating, which I don't think they are, but they could be. But with a single shot weapon, you know what's happening there. Like, Zento's using a SLW or whatever it's called. SWL, I don't really know. But they're using a very fast gun. So you can't really tell that much if they're cheating or not. Because they just appear out of nowhere, you get scooped up and you're like, is that gun really that, like, powerful? And then you just, like, it's pretty obvious. There's no real way to dissuade that argument. But if it's the MK14 where it's like a one hit at a time type thing, it's pretty easy to tell. Because the gun does not do 150 damage headshot at all. It physically cannot one-shot you. And I was getting one-shot every, like, 5 seconds. Someone had that thing on me. You know what I mean? So, like, it was pretty darn easy to tell. Like, if you're gonna cheat like that, use a fast gun. But the moral of the story is just don't cheat at all. Maybe. If there weren't so many cheaters, we wouldn't have to do a test worth of CAPTCHA to get into Roblox. Like it was terrible. If y'all don't know the lore behind that little reference, I had to delete Roblox so I could re-download it so it wouldn't try to download itself every single time I started the game. So I tried loading in, and every time I wanted to insert my password, it wanted me to do a 10-question CAPTCHA. Had AI generated images, I'm pretty darn sure, and I would have to take an animal, align it up to where the finger was pointing, and half the time that was impossible because the AI generated image didn't make a image close enough to the finger, so it would look completely off, and that'd be the closest thing you had, so you went with it, but it was completely wrong somehow, and you had to redo it like 14 times. Incredible. Okay. The type of cheating that it's just like pretty blatant in some case. Like you can tell, pretty blatant. I don't really see the point in it. It doesn't really make the game more fun. You're literally just trolling. I guarantee they're a Twitch streamer or some kind of online personnel. Because it's pretty obvious. Hold on. Ryan Gosling is here. It's amazing. Like, every time we play, we find out a new, like, harem of characters to add to the roster here. Exciting, really. Have y'all heard about the developer that like someone pirated his game like pretty publicly? He made a post about pirating the game, and the developer's like, yeah, go ahead, and we all did it at one point, just enjoy the game or something like that. Like, I forgot what it was and who the developers were, but they were like, yeah, go ahead, just pirate it, enjoy the game, live your life. It was very heartfelt. It was very nice. Sure, let's do the courtyards. Or something like that. Hum. Next is muscle break. Muscle break. Suppression, handling. We got the basic on. Muzzle brake will be a nice upgrade. Oops. If I go in the water, how far do I have to go out till it kills me? There. Alright, that's pretty lenient. I see a sniper. Snipers are kind of easy to deal with. As long as you see them first. I keep getting like confused on how they're seeing me so quick. Then I realize like on the opposite team you have like a red marker around the other guy. So like it's pretty obvious how they're doing that. Okay. New character, I say. The multiverse expands with every meeting. They seem like a pretty good player. Yeah, I tried. If you're really good at a game like this, it's either you're just an avid enjoyer of the fine arts of the game, or you're some kind of streamer or content creator. And that's like your main content type. But that's kind of the in-between of it. There's no real, like, no real in-between there. They overlap, they can be both at once, but like one of them has to be true. If you're just really, really good at a game like this. Like if you play COD for a living, like it's either you make content about COD, or you just been playing it since you were little, you love the game. Like it's very, like, obvious to tell. Alright, let's see what we got. Suppression, camera shake, ADS. Sure, we'll see how that goes. That's gonna be so much better. Actually, camera shake don't mean crap. Ooh, I feel that. That's lovely. I do enjoy that a lot. Can we... There we go. Okay, this upgrade's got a bit of sauce to it, man. This is nice. That grenade just blow up. How does some of them have a red marker, but others don't? I can't understand. Like, what's the differential between not having one and having one? Ah, I should have paid attention to the tower, honestly. How do I? What you looking at, bro? It's good, man. Is this game good? Yep. Next time I die, I'll turn off the, yeah. Yeah, this game is pretty sweaty, but honestly, that just teaches you to, just be better at the game. If you can, like, handle, like, dying constantly, then you can get better at the game. The level of sweat is only so concentrated on just a few points, because COD has such a giant fan base that, like, the tier list, the pyramid is very, like, adequately stacked. You have a few great players at the top, some pretty dang good ones, like, near the top, closer to the middle. Middling players are, like, you know, middling, and there's a large amount of trash players. But with this game, it's a lot more top-heavy. There's a lot more sweat-centered gameplay here because of how small the community is compared to COD. So relatively, there's a lot more sweats. If this game was as big as Jailbreak, then 100% there would be a lot of, like an insane amount of noobs. And it would balance it out like COD has. But this game isn't that popular comparatively. Like, it's still pretty dang popular, but it's just not, like, as popular. If that makes sense. Thinking about playing Subnautica soon. Excuse me. I'm probably gonna wait to play Subnautica for a while, because I still got a lot more series to wrap up and get going better. I hate dividing my focus to more than, like, a few playlists at a time, considering the fact that, like, once I get started on one thing, I abandon others, like without knowing it. Like, I don't plan on abandoning Super Smash Bros. 4 years ago almost, but, like, yeah. Well, more like 2, considering I haven't had the channel for 4 years, but you get it. I'm usually around middle of the pack. Mostly because I have good plays and bad plays, depending on the weapon I have. In a lot of ways, this weapon is actually very good. But there's also some realms where it is lacking quite a bit, which, of course, that's most guns have at least one thing that they're trash at. But I feel like this is a great balance for, like, an everyday driver of the gun realm here. Because it has pretty dang good damage, okay range, pretty fast, and for an LMG it does have an adequate reload time that, like, makes it better than other options comparatively. Like, there's some LMGs that are so bad at, like, reload time that it completely ruins them unless you pre-buy a smaller mag for it. Which, with some guns, I don't see how a smaller mag would make the reload that much faster. Like the ones where you have to take the top off, flip the lid up, take off the chain, and insert a slightly smaller mag. Like, it doesn't really make sense how it would add, like, a full second. Like, take off a full second of your reload there. If you just had a 30 round compared to a 45. You know what I mean? Ba-boom! Wait for it. It didn't work. Okay. Get him. That's like one of the first times I've had to naturally reload because of like how, like, me just forgetting to reload consistently. I was about to throw a grenade as my last resort, but like every time I get in a position where I get like violently destroyed. I foresaw his movement, but somehow still didn't make the cut. What event is even going on to where I'm getting event XP every once in a while? Okay, level up. Ooh. I can't do it today. I can't. Oh, I butchered it. Yeah, event objective. Like, I don't understand it. Honestly, it could go either way right now, to be honest. Especially if my dead spot in my mouse doesn't stop acting up. GG. My KD is positive right now. 1,800 points. I can live with that. Come on, can we close it? There we go. What's that looking like? GG's. Nice. GG's all around. I'd say about 45. 58. Next time we'll try out the Galil. But with that said, this has been Dreammaster, and now, see y'all next time.